Hello, my name is Naomi Barb, and the topic that I chose for this project is mental health care for the homeless population in the United States. Studies have shown that 1/3 of the homeless population suffers from a severe psychiatric disorder, such as bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and major depression disorder. Comorbidity with other mental health issues, substance abuse disorders, and other health concerns are common. Mental illnesses and substance abuse disorders are considered vulnerabilities that cause individuals to be less able to attain affordable housing and be more prone to engage in criminal behavior due to the inability to handle the weight of homelessness. And despite these facts, there is still a low rate of utilization of services by homeless individuals, resulting in a significant level of unmet needs in this population. In a study conducted to determine the proportion of homeless individuals with mental disorders that are able to receive treatment, only 1/5 of chronic substance abuse disorder and those with chronic mental illness actually have received treatment within the last 60 days of the study conducted. The significantly low number of individuals receiving treatment for their disorders led researchers to question why this is occurring. And one of the things that they have found was that just like the general population, the mentally ill homeless population fear the stigma of seeking mental health care services or being diagnosed with a mental illness. Severe psychiatric disorders are more common among homeless people than the general population and are related to a greater risk of association with the criminal justice system. One study took into consideration a portion of the homeless population's strong views, and the majority of the population put their physical health and issues before their mental health. And they also believe that factors such as transportation and out-of-pocket payments keep them from accessing and utilizing the available resources. I have also provided the name of a news story that depicts the reality for those who are homeless with a mental illness and the barriers that they face in receiving services. In addition to the fear of stigma and the inaccessibility of services, deinstitutionalization, inadequate community mental health care system, and the stress of severe poverty all contribute to the problem of unmet needs for homeless individuals with mental disorders. These barriers, along with financial, bureaucratic, programmatic, and personal factors, all add to the limited access of necessary treatment services. The image provided portrays the barriers as they are today in society. Along with there being evidence suggesting that homeless people with mental and abuse disorders may not be receiving necessary treatment services, there is also research on the unsuccessful existing systems that are meant to meet those treatment needs. Mental health care is provided by public sector service system, which is inadequately funded by state and federal money. Also, substance abuse treatment centers are normally funded by the private sector. And because demand is usually greater than the supply, substance abuse treatment providers are usually more selective of who is admitted to receive those services. Presentation, there is a quote from a former Surgeon General that says, The quality of national health care may be measured by the care we provide to the most vulnerable among us. With that in mind, how do we improve the quality of national health care when considering the mental health care services for the homeless population? Also, what are some ways that can reduce the stigma the homeless population fears that keeps them from utilizing the available resources? Thank you for watching.